Alright, how's it going, folks? For me to think about this and why we have this weak next generations where it is very, 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 it's something that needs to be drawn attention by. So, those who, you can find a woman, you can marry a woman, you can have a child with a woman, but the upbringing of the child, it deteriorates a lot worse. And this is a new trend nowadays because obviously government has huge subsidy for the child to go childcare, right? And it is what it is, right? So that being said, we're allowing our kids to be looked after by the government, and the norm and the social media and really tarnish the fact that of the stay-at-home mum to look after, to play the traditional role to raise a child. This is the problem nowadays, and for me to think about it now, that it's very disheartening because I've been placed in this position where I have to give up my work, or thought of giving up my work, to raise my child. And obviously this is what the feminists wants, they want the gender reverse, roles, our duty reverse, where woman can work, woman is powerful, XYZ. Look, it is, I'm not nothing deny it, but when it comes to kids, and now I have to pay so much money, and I got to put my child in the NDIS because the mother is not playing the mother's role. A child's crucial life is from birth to 8 or whatever the age you wanted to say, right? And that's the stage that is part of life that you got to raise the kid, to spend time and quality, and stay home mum to raise a child. But unfortunately, I understand cost of living. I understand X, Y, and Z. The expectation nowadays is competing with the social media. As I saw, my cousin is struggling with a $12,000 mortgage debt and is unable to reduce her houses or debt because of fear of missing out, being shamed on, And today's world, women and families are praised to have more houses, more cars, lavish, and that sort of competition or competing in whatever the form it is, right? I'm not going to say in that format, but it can be any. When you have like that, it impacts the most on the child, where families are not spending enough time because you're keeping up with the debts and keep up with the Jonas. And when you have like that, then you have this NDIS and your child is not speaking, speech delay or autism or disability or whatever, right? It is very, very disheartening to see where the roles that be reversed. I truly believe if you decide to start a family, there is some serious talk, and not to follow what the social media and what your girlfriends are saying or what your boyfriends are saying. You should follow the traditional roles. That will never change with a child for upbringing. Yes, in a certain age, you should go out and work. And obviously, being a stay-at-home mum, being a stay-at-home dad, it sucks. I'm not going to say it's good. It sucks, right? And I think it should get shamed upon being a staying-at-home. And this is a society that we're in. And I don't believe people should have kids in this era if you're believing like that. Because your child upbringing is just going to bring more problematic, not attachment, and X, Y, and Z. And that's not on. Alright? It is on when when the couples together, they do whatever they want. But the moment you bring a new life to this world, they are not burdened. They are not a game. You can't just twist them around. You'll always be a blood mother and blooded father. And this is why I said the next generation is going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. Yeah, divorce, yeah, whatever. Of course, you can find someone better, competing someone's better, whatever,